Mesopotamia. Picture a barren stretch of land between two rivers. That's Mesopotamia, literally. The land between rivers. Around 3500 BCE, the Sumerians popped up here and started doing things no one else had done, building ziggurats, organizing into city-states like Ur and Uruk, and inventing writing, which frankly might be the most extra thing humans have ever done to avoid forgetting a grocery list. Cuneiform, their wedge-shaped script, was originally used to track grain. So yes, accounting is older than poetry. And their legal system, Hammurabi's code, was basically the first time someone went, hey, maybe there should be rules. Ancient Egypt. If Mesopotamia gave us bureaucracy, Egypt gave us bling and eternal life. Starting around 3100 BCE, Egypt unified under King Narmer and didn't look back for about 3000 years. Pyramids? Yep. Mummies? Obviously. A calendar based on the Nile's flooding cycle. Genius. The Egyptians were ruled by pharaohs, who were kind of like living gods with an obsession for large triangular architecture. They also pioneered medicine, mathematics, and had a knack for immortalizing cats in stone. Indus Valley Civilization. Over in modern-day Pakistan and northwest India, around 2600 BCE, the Indus Valley Civilization was quietly being one of the most advanced societies of its time. Cities like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa had grid layouts, public baths, and sewer systems so effective they could put some modern cities to shame. These folks traded with Mesopotamia and had standardized weights and measures, but we still can't read their writing. So they remain the mysterious introverts of ancient history. Ancient China. Let's move to the east, where the Yellow River cradled ancient China's early dynasty. The Shang dynasty, 1600 BCE, gave us oracle bones and bronze casting. But the real glow-up came with the Zhou, who introduced the Mandate of Heaven, basically a divine permission slip to rule. Fast forward to the Qin dynasty, and you get China unified under Qin Shi Huang, who built the first version of the Great Wall and got buried with a literal army of clay soldiers. Talk about going out in style. Ancient Greece. By 800 BCE, the Greeks were busy philosophizing, fighting, and inventing democracy. City-states like Athens and Sparta were as different as a university campus and a military boot camp. The Greeks gave us Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, which basically means they invented overthinking. They also held the first Olympics, worshipped a drama-loving pantheon of gods, and dabbled in geometry, architecture, and theater. Ancient Rome. Rome started as a scrappy little kingdom around 753 BCE and eventually became the empire that wouldn't shut up about itself. Roads, built them. Aqueducts, engineered them. Legal systems, codified them. Julius Caesar, Augustus, and a long list of emperors turned Rome into a sprawling empire across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Romans were the masters of assimilation. If they liked your god, they just added to the collection. Ancient Persia. While Greece and Rome were busy bickering, Persia was building the first real super empire. Under Cyrus the Great in the 6th century BCE, Persia respected local customs and created a postal system that would make Amazon jealous. Darius expanded the empire and even tried invading Greece. Spoiler, it didn't go well. Still, Persian infrastructure, Zoroastrian religion, and administrative genius made it a civilization worth remembering. Maya Civilization. Across the ocean in Mesoamerica, the Maya were doing advanced astronomy, building pyramids, and inventing calendars that terrified the internet thousands of years later. From 250 to 900 CE, cities like Tikal and Palenque were thriving centers of politics, religion, and science. They had a written script, did math in base 20, and tracked celestial events with spooky accuracy. Unfortunately, they also had a taste for human sacrifice, so not everything was sunshine and stelae. Aztec Civilization. The Aztecs came later, around the 14th century, building their capital Tenochtitlan on a lake. Yes, a lake. They engineered floating gardens known as chinampas, had a bustling marketplace economy, and believed the sun needed regular blood infusions to keep rising. This was bad news if you were on the losing end of a war. Their empire fell to Hernan Cortes and his steel-clad crew in 1521, helped along by smallpox and betrayal. Inca Civilization. South America brought us the Inca Empire, which stretched over 2,500 miles of Andean mountains by the 15th century. They didn't have writing, but they had quipus, knotted strings used to record data. Their road system rivaled Rome's, and Machu Picchu remains an architectural marvel. They practiced terrace farming and believed in a sun god who, unlike the Aztec version, didn't demand daily blood offerings. The Spanish, unfortunately, put an end to it all in the 1530s. Ancient Africa. Africa was never just a footnote. Nubia, south of Egypt, had its own pyramid-building pharaohs. The kingdom of Aksum in Ethiopia became a Christian powerhouse by the 4th century and traded with Rome and India. Carthage, a Phoenician colony in modern-day Tunisia, was a maritime juggernaut until Rome decided it had to go. But Carthaginian influence persisted long after Hannibal's war elephants stopped marching. These ancient civilizations may be long gone, but their stories and inventions still shape the way we live, think, and dream today. So which civilization do you guys find the most intriguing? Thanks for watching, and let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to talk about some lesser known civilizations in the future. Peace.